You're listening to Swift News, your daily news briefing in just 10 minutes. This is episode 71, and it's July 13, 2025. Let's get into today's stories.
Welcome to the deep dive. We're not just going to skim the headlines today. We really want to dig in and find those key bits of information. What it makes today, too.
Right. Everything from floods and, well, sports finals to global trade issues and some really positive human stories.
Exactly. Our mission, as always, is to give you that shortcut to being properly informed. Maybe find a few surprising connections along the way.
And we want to go beyond just saying what happened. We'll explore the why. Why does this matter? And how do these different threads maybe link together for you? It's about building that bigger picture.
Okay, let's start with some quite difficult news first. The human side of things. Down in Texas, the Hill Country floods. The numbers are just staggering. 134 confirmed deaths now.
And 101 still missing. It's
Yeah.
truly devastating. It really hits communities hard, shakes that sense of safety. And unfortunately, more tough news from Kentucky. A shooting at a church. 2 people killed, including a state trooper. The suspect is also deceased.
Again, it strikes at the heart of a community, a place people see as safe. These events, they really force us to look at community well-being and, frankly, resilience.
Now, shifting perspective to the global stage,
Right.
some pretty significant trade talk brewing. A former U.S. president is suggesting 30% tariffs aimed at the EU and Mexico.
Yeah, that's definitely signaling potentially escalating trade tensions. It's not just a headline. That kind of move could really ripple through global markets, change how companies think about supply chains.
And other tensions aren't easing up either. Ukraine's security service, the SBU, reportedly took action against a Russian secret service cell.
Following the colonel's murder, it shows the conflict is still very active, very kinetic.
And in the Middle East, Iran's parliament has approved a bill to significantly boost military spending. This is happening amid, well, already high tensions with Israel.
All these things, the trade talk, the actions in Ukraine, Iran's military budget, they paint a picture of a pretty volatile world right now. Regional conflicts, economic pressure.
Yeah.
It keeps things on edge.
Okay, but let's turn to something positive, focused on safety improvement. Indian Railways has plans to install CCTV cameras
Oh, yeah.
in all 74,000 of its coaches. That's huge. It follows a successful pilot.
Wow, that's a massive undertaking. It really shows the potential of using technology, doesn't it, for public safety on a grand scale. Enhancing security, building confidence in public transport. It's significant.
All right, let's pivot now to business, money, power, always intertwined. We saw news about Vedanta making quite large donations.
Yes, 97 crore rupees. Yeah, was that about 11, 12 million US dollars?
Something like that, yeah. To a major political party in India just in the last fiscal year. Naturally, it raises those questions about political influence.
It always does. Corporate funding in politics, it's a constant debate about transparency, influence, and, well, trust in the system. How much does money shape policy?
And speaking of trust in systems, in the U.S., the Justice Department dismissed staff from a key special counsel's office. This is happening while there's scrutiny involving a former president.
Right, and shifts like that within legal or justice systems, especially involving high-profile figures, they inevitably draw attention to the independence and accountability of these institutions. Public perception is key there.
Now, let's look at the markets. India's Sensex actually climbed, even as global markets were reacting to those tariff threats we mentioned.
Which is interesting, isn't it? Maybe suggests investors see India as perhaps a more stable spot right now. Or maybe they anticipate shifts away from other regions benefiting India. It shows how complex market reactions can be.
Definitely not straightforward. And on the corporate integrity side, there were arrests involving a Sahara Group executive and a broker, part of a money laundering investigation.
That really puts corporate governance and trust back under the microscope. It highlights the ongoing fight against illicit finance.
But there's good news in business, too, especially around innovation. The Army's using coyote drones that mimic coyotes to scare birds away from airfields.
Really? To reduce bird strikes? That's quite clever.
Yeah.
A practical application of drone tech for safety.
Exactly, improving aviation safety. And sticking with innovation, Bangalore's tech startups, they pulled in $1.8 billion in funding just in the second quarter.
$1.8 billion, that's huge. It just underscores Bangalore's position as a major global tech hub, shows investment is flowing in innovation there, driving growth.
Okay, let's switch gears to sports. Always exciting. Big win at Wimbledon. Jannik Sinner.
Yes, beat Alcaraz. His first Wimbledon title. What a performance. Thrilling match.
Absolutely. And in football, Chelsea took the Club World Cup. defeating PSG, and a bit of a surprise appearance.
Yeah, the former U.S. president presenting the trophies, that certainly got people talking.
It did. Elsewhere, cricket fans are looking ahead. India's preparing for the fourth test against England. Kohli's apparently in good form.
High stakes there.
Mm.
And interesting to see pickleball growing. 2 players from Chhattisgarh joining India's junior team for the Asian juniors.
Yeah, that sport's really taking off. And huge news for Nigeria. Their men's basketball team qualified for the Olympics.
Fantastic. That kind of achievement, qualifying for the Olympics, it's such a source of national pride. Sports really do have that unique power, don't they? From individual glory like sinners to collective joy like Nigeria's qualification.
Definitely. Now let's see what's buzzing in culture and entertainment. The NYT Connections puzzle, number 763. Sounds like it was a tough one.
Keeps people thinking. Good brain workout.
And Music News Filter released a new track, All the Good. That's ahead of their upcoming album edition.
Filter. Blast from the past for some, maybe.
Could be. Wrestling fans in Texas are excited. WWE Saturday Night Main Event is hyping Roman Reigns' return.
Always big buzz around Reims.
And in Bollywood, the teaser for Jawan 2 apparently lit up social media. Huge anticipation there.
It shows how teasers and trailers have become massive cultural events in themselves, driving conversation.
True. And let's not forget art. A Mumbai artist's mural focused on eco-themes is getting global attention.
That's wonderful. Art as a medium for global conversation, especially on critical issues like the environment. Really powerful when it transcends borders like that.
Okay, speaking of the environment, let's circle back to those Texas floods. Worryingly, the warning systems apparently failed. There's going to be a state probe.
That's critical. Understanding why they failed is essential for preventing future tragedies. It highlights the need for robust, reliable warning infrastructure, especially with, climate change impacts.
Absolutely. Looking skyward, though, astronomers were treated to a spectacular solar prominence eruption from sunspot AR 4141.
Wow. A reminder of the sheer power and beauty of, cosmic events. Always awe-inspiring.
Back on Earth, unfortunately, Mumbai's air quality has worsened. Monsoon delays are apparently making the smog linger.
Yeah, urban air quality remains a huge challenge in many parts of the world. Very direct impact on health and daily life.
But there's real hope on the medical front. A new AI tool for cancer diagnosis achieved 92% accuracy in trials.
92%. That's incredibly promising. AI in healthcare holds so much potential for earlier, more accurate diagnostics. Could be revolutionary.
And a little bit of positive environmental news, too. Signs that Pacific coral bleaching might be slowing down in some areas.
Oh, that is hopeful. Offers a glimmer that maybe, with concerted effort, reef recovery is possible. We need those hopeful signs.
Definitely. Let's wrap up with some inspiring human stories. Indian astronaut Shubhanshu Shukla gave a speech before returning to Earth. Very inspiring, lots of pride.
Yeah, those moments connect people, don't they? Space exploration still captures the imagination.
And down in Texas, amid the terrible floods, a volunteer in Kerrville risked their life to save victims. Just incredible bravery.
True local heroism. People stepping up in the worst circumstances.
In Delhi, a doctor's been running free health camps for people living in slums, making a direct impact on healthcare access.
That's compassion in action, addressing real needs on the ground.
And innovation isn't just big labs. A teenager in Kenya developed a solar-powered water pump that's helping villages.
Fantastic. Grassroots innovation, solving local problems, so important.
And finally, in Kolkata, a teacher's literacy program is empowering women, changing lives through education.
All these stories, they really underscore the impact individuals can have, don't they? Whether through bravery, compassion, innovation, or education, it's about making a difference, big or small.
So that was our deep dive for today. We've journeyed through global tensions, market moves, sports highs, and some truly moving human stories, trying to connect the dots for you.
And as you process all this, maybe think about this. In a world throwing so much information at us, what specific piece from today really stuck with you? What made you pause or think differently? How might that one piece shape your perspective, even just a little moving forward?
Keep asking those questions, stay curious. Being well-informed really does make a difference in navigating our complex world. We'll be back soon with more.